that bottom side back. The more time you spend here getting it as flat as you can is going to save you the most epoxy later, because we're basically going to completely encapsulate this slab. So if it's bent up an inch on one side, you're going to have the whole slab an inch thick, which we don't want. So what I'm doing here, building an epoxy mold, just like any epoxy table I would make. I actually have an entire video just on building these forms if you want a little bit more thorough explanation. But I'm just using fast dry caulk, melamine, and then making sure to hit it with some mold release spray in the end. Before I put it in my mold, I wanted to seal up the bottom side really well, and I'm using a deep pour epoxy, and I'll put a link to my favorite deep pour epoxy in the description below, which actually isn't the epoxy I was using here. This was just some old stuff I had laying around. So if you're going to buy some stuff just for this project, go with the stuff I'll put in the link in the video description below. And I will say, don't pool it on here. I actually got a little bit thick in some areas as I was sealing it up, and I'll show you why you don't want to do that later. But for now, just